Oh, hi everybody. Just wanted to say a big thank you to all those people that helped me attain 20,000 subscribers recently. It's a great milestone on my channel. Started my channel in 2006, but didn't really do much with it until the last few years where I became more serious with it. So probably in the last couple of years I've been uploading videos probably at least twice a week. And this live stream is all about how to create a content strategy for your YouTube channel growth. Because I was thinking one of the struggles that I've had probably for quite a while is often to how to come up with different content ideas and then how to implement that on a regular basis. Oh, good to see you, Alina. How to come up with content ideas on a regular basis, and then to look down the road, where do I want to go with my channel in the next year or two, what kind of goals to have, etc. And try to apply that to your own channel. And maybe you're just starting a channel, maybe you have thousands of subscribers and upload a lot of videos. But we're all at different stages of YouTube channel growth. So I think the things that I mentioned today, hopefully they'll apply to you also. If not, feel free to mention some other tips and tricks that that can be added that have worked for you on your channel. Oh, hi, good to see you, Glamby. Super informative, thank you. Yeah, appreciate that. And I think that when you talk about channel growth, it's definitely a marathon. It's not a sprint, so it takes time to build up traffic, but it also depends on the niche you're in and also the purpose of your channel. So yeah, my name's Herman Drost from DrostDesigns.com, and if you're already a subscriber, I want to thank you very much. If not, then make sure you hit the subscribe button. My channel is all about how to use YouTube videos to generate leads, generate traffic, and make sales. And to do it with YouTube, you can do it on autopilot, because once those videos start working for you and appear in the search engines for people that are searching on specific keywords, then it's like having an employee that works for you 24/7, around the clock, doing the work for you. And oh, good to see you, Alex. And that means that once you do the work once and the video keeps working for you for years to come. So some videos that I've got on my channel, they continue to produce leads. Actually, a lot of them produce leads, and quite a few of them I've reviewed affiliate products or sold my own products. So those videos continue to produce sales, and I don't have to do anything with them, and so they just keep working for me. Good to see you, Amia, and good to see you, Ted. Aloha, must be from Hawaii. Yeah, good to see you. And so in this video, I'm going to talk about 7 tips that you can use to create a content strategy, ideally for the long-term growth of your YouTube channel. So I think the first tip is that to definitely have a goal. When I first started my YouTube channel, I was just uploading videos about the family, and then I kind of moved into web design, but it didn't really have a clear content strategy. I guess because YouTube wasn't too big in 2006 until maybe 2011 or 12. I took a YouTube course, and that kind of made me more serious, and I realized also that it could generate traffic for my web design business. So that's kind of how I kind of got more serious about YouTube. But you definitely need a long-term goal. And when I was thinking about that, Deepanka, good to see you. From India. Yeah, good to see you from India. I don't know what time it is there. I think it probably is at night. And Golden, good to see you. You're asking about the tick verified mark. Yeah, I can't remember what you're referring to there. Maybe I have to look into that. So when I was talking about, yeah, let's keep the, I'll try to keep the questions to the end of the presentation. It'll be just a few minutes. But when I was thinking about my channel goals, and you probably thought about this too, is you got to look at the clearly have a clearly defined purpose for your channel. And so I think for my channel, it's really to help others, with their own channels, but definitely to generate traffic leads for my own products as well as affiliate products. It helps pay the bills. But I think I get the most enjoyment really from seeing other channels grow and answering questions and helping others. I think the byproduct of that is that as long as you help people, focus on that, then sales start coming, traffic starts being generated. But if you focus too much on the money, then you're going to lose sight of the creativity and your true purpose. When we come to India, well, I'd love to go there. Actually, I'm from New Zealand originally, so it's not too far from New Zealand. Maybe we could take a detour through there. Right now, I'm in the USA. So one of the audience goals I have for my channel is to ideally, I think this will be probably many years down the road, but 100,000 subscribers. Some people have done it very quickly. I think my case, I'm probably the tortoise rather than the hare, so it's probably going to take a few years. But I think once you start building your channel and your growth starts, you get a lot of videos under your belt or on your channel, then you'll find that your channel starts to grow faster. So because the more videos that you get on your channel, the more videos appear on the search engines, more people find your videos, so you get more views, more subscribers, more traffic, etc. So I think the big lesson from that is really to just keep uploading more content that your audience wants to watch. So so even though I currently have over 20,000 subscribers, I'm also realistic that many of these subscribers, they joined years ago, and they don't, they probably don't watch a channel. Quite a few don't watch a channel anymore because they found the information and moved on. So then you have to keep on finding a new audience and extending your promotion out to different audiences like Facebook or Instagram or your blog or different blogs, forums, Facebook groups, etc. So therefore it makes sense to continually reach out to new audiences, find out where your audience hangs out online, and then help them in their particular questions. So tip number 2 is to choose the most creative moments of the day. So especially when you're growing a YouTube channel, it takes a lot of work to write out a script to come up with new ideas. So when you're not in the creative mode and you're under a lot of stress, then creativity is not going to flow. So for me, I go running every day, and that's one of my creative moments. But also, just when it's your downtime, when you're in the shower or when you're just talking casually to a friend, then those creative moments pop up, and you want to keep something handy nearby, like your phone. You put the notes on your phone to jot down ideas, or keep a little notepad in your pocket so you can jot down the new ideas that come, like when you're reading blogs or you're surfing the net, and then or looking at other channels. Maybe ideas come to your mind and you want to jot them down, because I find that maybe a day later or a few hours later, you've forgotten what that idea was because you've moved on to another task. Not live New Zealand. I'm live in the USA. I'm gonna try to get back to your questions at the end of this, end of sharing these tips. So I think as far as creativity goes, for me it's actually finding those creative moments, kind of when I'm exercising, when I'm having a casual conversation, those type of things. So that's the time. Find those creative moments in the day, and then use them to write out ideas and flush out the script that you have for your videos. Number 3 is how do you generate unlimited content ideas for long-term growth of your channel. So some ideas, and what I usually do is when I come up with ideas, I put it into a Google spreadsheet, or I use Trello, that's trello.com, and then I'll flush out that idea or that particular topic into a Google document. So, but some ideas about where you can get ideas from, then you can actually visit other channels in your niche. So just enter the keyword into the YouTube search box, and just discover, find out your competitors' channels. So not to copy the ideas that they have, but it kind of stimulates your mind for creativity. So definitely, use YouTube for that, and you can also go to answerthepublic.com. I mentioned that in my last video. Answerthepublic.com. You put your keyword in there, and then it comes up with a lot of the questions that people ask about your niche in the search engines. So the why and how and what. So all those questions that people ask, or maybe they didn't think, not the questions you hadn't thought of, you can use that tool. So that's a great tool. And attending live streams, so you might attend a live stream and people ask questions during the live stream, about your particular niche. So, thank you, Sisters for Adventure, I appreciate that. So I think that hi Jerry, answerthepublic.com. That's answerthepublic.com. If you go there, just put your keyword in there in the search box, and it'll give you a lot of suggestions of different different questions that people ask. So a live stream, and then also visiting Facebook groups in your niche. Often people are asking questions in Facebook groups. And so I think when you say you have a niche about dog training, you want to find Facebook groups that relate to dog training. So and then engage in the discussion in those Facebook groups and those forums. And one way to find forums, for instance, is just to go to the Google search box, put your keyword in there plus forum, and up comes a list of all the different forums. So you put your keyword is dog training plus forums, then you'll find the forums for dog training. And then engage in the discussion, and then when people ask questions, you might want to drop a video link in there that answers one of their questions. So in this way, you do it in a natural manner instead of kind of just trying to spam other groups that are not related to your niche. One quick question was, I categorize my videos under news and politics, and I think that it's hurting my search findability. Is that possible? I find that when you put your, if you choose a specific category for your videos or for your channel, it doesn't make a huge difference. Good to see you, Nancy's Will. Yeah, just choose, like I think I've had my videos on the people and blogs or how to, but it's not a huge ranking factor. So I think the main ranking factors are really the title and your tags. So and having a good thumbnail. So a good thumbnail gets the first click, and gets people to move from the thumbnail to the title. So you want to have a good title that speaks to your audience, and then also the tags are very very necessary too. So have good tags. Yeah, TubeBuddy, I think Alex mentioned that. SEO can be challenging sometimes. Any other useful Chrome extensions except vidIQ? Though TubeBuddy is the one that I mainly use, Alex, and vidIQ I use sometimes, but I think you can also use the Google Keyword Planner. That's another one I use, and the Keywords Everywhere is a Chrome extension that you can use to look at the volume of certain keywords. So that's a very handy tool, the Keywords Everywhere tool. Okay, so And also looking at the comments is another way. You know, when people reply in the comments, sometimes I ask questions, and that can stimulate ideas, content ideas for the long-term growth of your channel. Ted's asking, does the description need to be long? No, it doesn't. You can just, I used to have a long description with lots of keywords in there, but I find that, you know, you can have 1 or 2 paragraphs. So I think the main thing is that people will scroll down to look at your description, and they'll read the first couple of paragraphs. So I think the first paragraph is very important, because that is what people see, you know, when they watch your videos. So it'll be just like 2 or 3 lines. So I would say the first paragraph is the most important, and put your keywords in there, include, you know, keywords from your title, etc. And then, you know, you might after that you can add your links to playlists, to your social media sites, etc. So I don't think a long description is necessarily needed, but it's not a huge ranking factor. But definitely add it in there. Gold's asking, is it possible to monetize live videos like this? Yes, you just enable monetization when you do a live video, and it's done. Okay, I'm going to come back to those questions. I'm just going to go through here. So number 4 was maintain a weekly upload schedule. So I think this is pretty obvious, of course, but consistency, I guess, for me, over the last couple of years, you know, try to upload videos 2 times a week. I know the YouTube gurus recommend three or more times a week, but you know, you don't want to get stressed out. So I think consistency is the key, and therefore, you know, 2 videos a week, 1 video a week. You want to appeal to your audience, so make sure the content that you produce actually, you know, relates to your audience. But you know, think of the days that you want to upload. I do it Mondays and Thursdays, but you know, find out what your audience prefers, or the best times that it's to upload. According to TubeBuddy, the best times that most people watch my videos is about 11 o'clock on Eastern Standard Time. Number 5 is don't sweat the small stuff. So that means that sometimes it's unavoidable to upload videos twice a week, 3 times a week, etc. because you're on holiday, you get sick, or you're stressed out or something. So I think don't sweat it, because people will still be there even if you miss a week. So I would say don't sweat the small stuff and focus on the long-term goals for your channel. So you miss a week, miss 2 weeks, it's not a big deal, but you know, consistency is key. But I think that a solution to that is that you can batch process your videos. So that goes into number 6, which is how to batch process your videos. So, and this actually means that you're maybe, like I write out a couple of scripts ahead of time, and then I'll shoot the videos, make 2 videos at once, maybe 3 at the most, because I kind of lose inspiration if I shoot too many videos at once. So batch processing means that, you know, you spend a day to flush out the topics of your videos, and then the next day, or over the next couple of days, you can edit them, and then next couple of days you can shoot, and the next day you can shoot them, which might take an hour or 2, and then the same day or a day after that you can edit the videos and get them ready for uploading. So if you plan out your videos 1 or 2 weeks in advance, then that reduces stress and keeps your creative juices going. Question here, is it important to go through other channels for more subscribers, or we need to work hard and just wait? Well, definitely, commenting on other channels are good, but you don't want to spam other channels by putting your link in there, because it'll be considered spam, and the channel creator won't even see your comment there if you put your link in there. But I would say that definitely commenting on other channels in your niche is a great way to go. And Ted's asking, does each keyword need its own video? No, it doesn't. You can sometimes rank a video for several different keywords, and what I do is try to go into the YouTube search box and look at the exact keyword phrase that people entering into the search engine. So it might be how to train dogs to jump higher. So that'd be an exact keyword phrase, and then your title will be that keyword phrase. Put it in the description, put it in your tags, and that means it's highly relevant to what YouTube thinks is for your search, for the people searching. So instead of making a long title, try to look for those exact keyword phrases that are relevant to your niche and use that, and then put multiple keywords that are related to that title into your tags. So you can often rank for like 3 to 5 keywords just from one video. So when I talk about batch processing my videos, just a quick overview. Like Mondays, I'll be uploading a video that I've edited during the weekend, and then I'll start writing a script on Mondays, and then Tuesdays I'll edit the script and then record 1 or 2 videos and maybe begin some editing. Then on Wednesday I'll finish editing the video, then get it ready to upload, or maybe upload it into the privacy settings, and then from there on Thursday I'll then publish the video, change the privacy settings to publish, and then the video will be published, and then promote the video for probably 1 or 2 hours, and then also jot down ideas for, like, say if I'm doing a live stream on a Friday, I'll jot down ideas for a live stream or for future videos, and then on Friday I'll edit the script, in the morning for a live stream video to just go over the points that I want to make, and then I'll go live, like at 2 o'clock, or I'll get it ready for Monday. And weekend I usually take a break. I might do some editing, might do some flushing out of scripts, etc. So, but I try to take a break during the weekend. So it's kind of a basic schedule of how I come up with video content for future videos. And then number 7 is have fun. Because if you're not having fun with your channel, then you get stressed out, you lose interest, your channel will probably fizzle out. And so you got to be interested and have fun with the content that you're producing on your channel. So I kind of get inspired and motivated, when I find that I found somebody that's, or find comments that say that wow, you've really helped me grow my channel, or I was struggling with this question for days, and then one of your videos helped me to answer that question. So that's kind of inspiring and motivating to really produce more videos. Red Boo Talk is saying, what do you do before YouTube? Well, I was mostly doing web design, so I was mostly for local businesses, but also for clients around the world. I still do a little bit of it, but mostly I focus on my own products, affiliate products, through video marketing, but I still do some of the web design. So yeah, I guess the question is, I have a question for you guys, guys and girls. What do you have fun with your channel, or what inspires you the most about your own channel? On the other side of that, some things are not fun. So sometimes the editing is not fun. Sometimes coming up with content or creating the content is not fun because you're just not in the right creative space, and you're trying to force the creativity. And I find that that is not. Or sometimes you look at a blank screen and then you wonder, what you're going to do for the next video. So there are those stressful moments. And the question was, what's the most fun? What is the most fun you have about your own channel? Put your comment in there. I'd be kind of interested to know. So, yeah, what kind of long-term plan? What's long-term plan for your particular channel? So, Alina's saying, yes, super fun. I love every part, creating content, editing, marketing. Wow, you love everything. So that's great. And Red Blue say the most fun is when people comment that they learned something. Yeah, I find that too. It's great. I think that probably a natural human reaction is that you want to feel value from what you create and the work that you're doing. So when my wife says a great job, after I mowed the lawn or fix something around the house, that feels good, and I'll end up doing more things. Amir says YouTube's asking for 10,000 to monetize, and I want to know if it's for all videos or for one video. Those are 10,000 lifetime channel views, Amir. You got to have 10,000 lifetime channel views, and once you have that, you can just monetize one video or all the videos. But yeah, they got to be 10,000 lifetime views. I'm going to have a video about how to monetize using AdSense, and how the steps for monetizing your channel coming up next week. That's so you're kind of jumping the gun. Dean Parker says, how many hours you spend for YouTube? Well, I think that probably spend probably half a day on YouTube, but I think it's all YouTube related because sometimes I help clients, local business clients, my own products, affiliate products. So YouTube is, I guess, it's full time for me, but it's not just YouTube. There's a lot of other branches that are related to YouTube. So I guess it's full time, but I'd say, several hours a day is definitely what I put into YouTube. Alina says, looking forward to that. Need help validating my website with AdSense. Yeah, definitely have to sign up for an AdSense account and then link it to your YouTube account. So I'll be going into that. Actually, I do have a video on that. Maybe I'll put it into the... I have an old video on that, but I'll put that link in the description if I remember. Tatiana the vlogger says, I like how to comment video. Yeah, that's actually doing well. And Red Talk saying, I'd like to know more about in-stream advertising, where you stop and talk for 30 seconds about a local business or whatever. Oh, hi Joe, good to see you. It's been a while. Yeah, Red Talk with in-stream advertising. It's a little bit off topic, but just to mention it quickly, in-stream advertising is where people put ads, put ads on top of your video before it plays. So if it plays for, usually if you skip that ad, within 30 seconds, then you don't pay for the ad. But if somebody clicks on a link in the ad or clicks the ad itself, then you're going to pay for the ad. So, so when you create an in-stream ad in Google AdWords, just make sure that you don't waste money, but say up front in your video ad exactly what your video ad is about. So it's about dog training. Don't say, oh hi, I'm going to talk about cats today, but wait, and I'll talk about dogs. So then people will click out of there. So with in-stream ads, they can be very powerful, and you can you can get people to, you can actually advertise on other people's websites and videos. So if a person's getting millions of views, you can actually put your ad on top of their video, and then their customers, their viewers will see your ad before their video starts playing. So that's actually a very powerful strategy to get traffic. 2-minute tip says, I'm noticing YouTube is becoming more and more money driven.
share my skills free and not interested in monetizing. Does not hold my growth back, perhaps. Not quite sure what you mean there. Better read it again. Definitely it's money driven because it's a business model, so I agree with that. And it says, I share my skills for free and interested in monetizing. Does this hold my growth back, perhaps? I would say it's not holding you back. The growth, if you can't monetize, I wouldn't say it's holding your growth back. But just keep growing, because it's everybody's got to start from somewhere. And now the what do you call it? The line is 10,000 views for your video to be monetized. So I would say just keep going. Definitely, it's a money model. So you just got to keep growing, and then when you get to that stage of 10,000 views, you could just monetize one video. And so when you have monetization enabled, it also allows you to associate to link your associated website in cards and end screens. Hey, if anybody's here for the first time and hasn't subscribed to my channel, just make sure you hit the subscribe buttons, and make sure you also join my Facebook group to ask more questions and participate in ongoing discussions. Alex is asking, do you think people are too obsessed with the sub count? I pay no attention to my numbers, just making and editing my videos is what I love the most. Isn't the process what matters the most? Yes, I agree with that. Even though I hit 20,000 subscribers, they're not all around anymore. So that's reflected in the videos. Some people would say, well, you got 20,000 subscribers, you should be getting at least 10,000 views per video. But over the years, people stop and watch a video, learn what they want to learn, and then they move on. So they were a subscriber and probably still are a subscriber, but they never come back to watch your videos. So I think in that way, I think subscribers are really overrated. So therefore, it goes back to point one, which is to clearly define the purpose of your channel, what brings you the most joy, and focus on the joy and fun part and creativity, because that's what really keeps you going. Because I think for me, I like the creativity, like creating my own products, creating the content, etc. And the money is good, but you need money to live, need money to pay the bills. But I think when you focus on money too much, then you're going to lose sight of the purpose of your channel. So that could be like a side purpose. Basic Juma tutorial is saying, one can enjoy YouTube as a hobby. You don't have to make money. Some of us are trying to make a living at it, and that's fine too. I think a lot of people just do it for fun. Might have a gaming channel, or just doing it as a hobby, etc. I think when I first started off, it was more of a hobby, because I was just a lot of people had questions about web design. I thought, well, I'll do a tutorial and put it on YouTube, and I kind of enjoyed that. And then it kind of started off that way, then I kind of got more serious. So I think you got to also always look at, I think even in business itself, one thing is look at the money, but the more thing is, what is your goal? Do you want to retire? Do you want to, do you want to have more free time for your family, etc.? So those are actually the bigger goals, the more serious goals, and then, work to accomplish them. Alina says, what's the name of your Facebook group? It's called, I think I put a link in the description below the video, but it's called facebook.com/ I think it's groups, and then Tube Video Bootcamp. Let me just check. Go up here. Go in there right now. Okay, just going to get that address for you. Okay, yeah, it's facebook.com/ groups/ Tube Video Bootcamp. So I think they put that link in the description there.
Deepankar said, is important to make a blog or website for your YouTube channel? I think not initially, because you just want to focus on building up your channel. But I think, once you got it going, it's good to have a website, because you might want to make that an associated website that you can link to for your YouTube channel. And so if you want to, if you're collecting leads or you want to drive people to your website through cards or end screens, then you can create a website and then link that to YouTube channel. And then, when you're talking in your video, you can say, click the card to go to my website, or if you want more information, or you want to opt into my list and click this link. So depends what the purpose of your channel is, but I think definitely website is a great asset, because YouTube. What say if your YouTube channel gets terminated, or gets shut down, then all you have is your website. So you want to kind of, I think a good idea is to get people off YouTube and build a list, so that say if something happens with YouTube, or it gets shut down or goes offline, you always can still relate with your audience. Amir says, I'm making videos on MS Excel and PowerPoint, US healthcare. Is it good? And PowerPoint, US healthcare. Well, it looks like a lot of topics there. MS Excel, PowerPoint, healthcare. If it's 3 different topics, I would try to narrow it, kind of you narrow your niche a bit, maybe pick one. But if you do all 3, then I'd put them into different when you create a video, put them into different playlists, and then organize them into sections on your homepage, so people can quickly see how it's organized. Harry says, is it worth promoting videos on YouTube? Oh, absolutely. Once you have your video up there, one is that it gets found in the search. So, once you've got your video on YouTube and it's found in search, then it can be working for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week for years to come. So that's a good thing. And then also another thing is that your videos can also be found by suggested videos. So if you get a long watch time on your video, then YouTube will actually promote your videos for you by suggesting them on the YouTube watch page, and people that have particular interests on that particular topic. So it's definitely worth promoting your videos, because if as a traffic generation tool, because you can send them to a website, you can build up a big audience on YouTube, and then recommend products to them, and also monetize your videos with AdSense. So it's not a big money maker, but as your channel grows, your AdSense revenue will grow also. Golden says, so my 9/11 remembering videos monetization was disabled. Why did they do that? I think that probably YouTube thinks that that has something to do with terrorism or something like that. I know they're kind of clamping down on advertisers, on what videos they allow for advertising. So of course, as somebody mentioned before, they're into making money. So maybe they thought that video is not suitable for advertising, so therefore they might have disabled it, or say it's not suitable for advertising. So I think they're a bit sensitive about certain things, but you can't do anything about it because you're using their platform. Jerry's asking, do you write Kindle books? Anything for sale on any platform to teach about YouTube? I don't write Kindle books. Anything for sale on any platform. You might want to go to Teachable, I think is one. There's some, you can also do a search for that, but I think there are some Kindle books on that. I think one of my friends, Brian Johnson, has a Kindle book on how to grow your YouTube channel, so you might want to check him out. He has a Kindle book on that. Alina saying, can you speak on freebie offers? Do you have a course set that you offer? Well, I kind of come up with different lead magnets that relate to the content on my channels. So I might do a video series, say for instance, I might do a video series on playlists, and then the lead magnet will talk about how to grow your channel using playlists. So every once in a while I change my freebies, my reports, or my opt-in free email opt-ins, and so I have a video upload checklist. I have a worksheet for evaluating your channel. These different kinds of freebies. But I think the main thing is that you have to have offer a report or a ebook or a cheat sheet that relates to the content of your channel and that your audience wants to download. I'm going to say, which microphone are you using? I'm using the Rode SmartLav Plus microphone. If you check my channel, I've got a whole review on that. And Dan Parker is saying, is it very important to upload at least one video every day or 2 days? I upload twice a week. That's about all I can manage. Maybe live stream, might do that every week. But I would say try to start off small, maybe once a day or once a week. But if you can upload every day, I mean, YouTube does promote, say that if you can upload every day, the more frequently you upload, the more exposure you're going to get. So if you can do it every day, that's great. Maybe I think a lot of vloggers do that. They just kind of turn on the camera, and then just while they're cooking or while they're doing sports or out and about, etc. It's easy to vlog every day. But if you're doing tutorials that take a lot of time to edit your videos, then you can only do maybe a couple of times a week. Harry saying, how do you make money? You don't make much from YouTube. I make money from the products that I have and that I've created, and also affiliate products when I do reviews for equipment or for software products, etc. And so I try to diversify. I get some from AdSense, but it's not my main income generator. And also I get also sometimes take on clients, local clients, etc. that want help with the YouTube channels or promotion, etc. So you definitely have to not rely on AdSense. If YouTube is, a lot of people want to be a full-time on YouTube, but it's not enough to pay the bills. So you definitely have to look at creating your own products or promoting affiliate products. So for me, it's sometimes I have web design clients. I also have web hosting clients that I've had for years, and they continue to host their websites with me, probably for the last since 2000. So that's almost 17 years. Is that right? Yeah, I guess so. So yeah, they've been with me for decades or a decade, and so I have kind of a diversified area of earning revenue. But I think YouTube, for me, it's it's more a tool for generating traffic rather than a money-making vehicle. So I kind of divert or redirect people to products, services, etc. Oh, by the way, if you need help with, or step-by-step help to grow your YouTube channel, I do have a course called tubevideobootcamp.com. It's like $19 a month, and then it has about 70 videos in there. And you can also ask questions in the Facebook group. So if you want step-by-step videos, you can look at that. And if you're interested in YouTube advertising, you want to send traffic from using video ads, then I've got a course called mastervideoads.com, and that goes into how to use in-stream ads to generate traffic, very fast traffic to a landing page, to your videos, to your website, etc. So I used to actually generate a lot of views to videos using video ads, like 1 cent per view, but I find that it's better to get organic traffic actually helps your channel more. But if you're promoting a product, then video ads, you can set up a video ads campaign and generate traffic immediately to a video website, landing page, etc. So check out those 2 courses. I think I put them in the description. Otherwise, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, make sure you subscribe to the channel, or definitely join the Facebook group. You can ask more questions. Let me see here. 2-minute tips saying the extra effort should be worth it. The people you help will be thankful, but like I said, YouTube as a hobby is okay too. Yeah, a hobby is great. If you enjoy the hobby, a lot of times the hobbies can turn into an income. So these days people are following their passions. So a lot of people are in jobs that they don't like. So if it's a hobby, I think that's great. Deepak is saying, we have one YouTuber, technical guru in India. He uploaded 2 videos in a day. Is it needable or is it important because he has 3 million subscribers? Yeah, that's probably why he has 3 million subscribers. If he uploads twice a day, I think I get too stressed out with that. But probably, you know, the frequency of upload is great. Plus, if he has good content, because if you upload crappy content or content that people don't want to watch, then you're not going to build up the traffic. So frequency upload is a big thing, but I think more important is to create engaging videos that people want to watch, and you know, create the content that you think that that your audience is looking for. I think that's most important. But I think I definitely would get stressed out with that, uploading that many times. Ted says, I love your tutorials. Good to hear that. Yeah, it's motivating to hear that tutorials are helpful. And Harry says, better to upload consistently or with more context, facts, and comedy? That's a good question. Well, it depends what your niche is. You know, if your audience likes comedy and facts, etc., then go for it. I think do both. You know, if you're uploading consistently content that your audience doesn't want to watch, then it's you know, it's not very useful. But you know, if your audience likes comedy, likes facts, tutorials, etc., then the more you can upload, be consistent about it, then I think that you'll do well with that. Okay, I'm just scrolling through the questions here. Alina said, found your group. Thank you. You're welcome. Depending, so what time? Time here is like 2:49. So I guess in India it's probably night time. Okay, kind of scroll the question. Okay, Deepak is asking, please tell about you. We all want to know. Okay, my name's Herman Drost, originally from New Zealand, and now living in the United States in Maryland. And I have a wife and 3 kids, and I do YouTube video marketing, web design, and create my own products, etc. And I've been in the United States since 2000, not 2000, since 1978. Harry says, you have one of the most responsive fan base. You get half the likes to view. How come? You get half the likes to views. I don't know about that, Harry. I think everybody, you know, you can't force people to interact, but you just, I'm just grateful for the people that comment and interact, and then you just got to move forward, because you don't want to get caught up in, you know, oh, this video didn't get too many views, or I didn't get enough subscribers. So as I forgot who mentioned before, but
to just enjoy the process of enjoy the journey is a big thing, and don't get hung up in your stats or negative comments or too many not enough views, not enough subscribers. But I think for me, my channel's been slow and steady growth. Of course, I'd like it to grow faster, but and I think it also you just want to look at, when you look at your statistics, you want to find out what points can bring you to the next level, or to can you improve about your channel. So recently recently redid my channel banner, made it look a little bit more professional. So I looked at all the other channel banners of my competitors, and a lot of them I didn't like, so I came up with my own, channel banner, and I kind of like that. Of course, everybody has different tastes, but and then I also worked recently on thumbnails. So I think it's a continuous state of improvement, and I think that's part of the creative process. So I think for every channel, you got to look at what different ways to improve your channel and what kind of resonates with your audience, and take it from there. So I wouldn't go too much down, get depressed because you're not getting enough subscribers or views, etc. But because YouTube is, unless you have a viral video, then you're not going to spring up there to, to the millions of views right away. Oh, hi Nick, good to see you. Good to see you dropping in here. Congratulations on your channel, Nick. Yeah, if anybody wants to find out about or needs graphics, then Nick's the guy to go to. So check out his channel. I think Tuber Tools is a great way to get motion graphics for your channel. So you can, you have motion graphics that during your editing process. So anyway, I want to thank everybody for being here. Oh, no problem, Nick. So if you have any more questions, then let me know. Otherwise, I really appreciate everybody being here. Alex has a question. I got a verified website. However, I noticed I can't attach it to my end screen for some reason anymore. Is that a bug or something? Have you noticed something like that? Oh, Jerry, that's tubertools.com. So check that out. It's pretty reasonably priced video graphics. Yeah, Alex, some other people had trouble with that, and they went on the forums, etc., and asked. But what I've discovered is that you do need you need to monetize your channel. So that's I think if you had it monetized, I think the videos that were monetized before stay monetized. But if you don't have 10,000 views, then you can't monetize future videos. But also it means that you can't associate your, you can't link to an associated website. So maybe you have an associated website that you verified for your channel, but if you don't have 10,000 views, then you won't be able to link that associated website in your cards or in your end screens. So the funny thing is that YouTube didn't put out a note about that, but I discovered that from somebody else that was asking about it. So that really sucks. So it would mean, if you don't have 10,000 views, I would say a fast way to do that is to do some video ads. You can spend, if you can get a ton of views very quickly by setting up a video ads campaign. Pay like $0.01 per view and throw down $100, and then if you get $0.01 per view, that'll mean $100 will give you 10,000 views, and then you're good to go. So alternatively, just thinking, Alex. Oh, thanks, Nick. Appreciate that. Yeah, alternatively, Alex, when I was thinking about that, another thing you can do is to use the what's called a call to action overlay. So if you set up a video ads campaign, but you don't even activate the campaign, you can actually I have a video about that somewhere in my course,
but you can create a content call to action overlay on your video that pops out at the beginning of your video, and you can link that to your, I think you can even add a link to an affiliate website, or, you know, in your case, associated websites. So that would kind of take the place then of your end screen or your card. Otherwise, just tell people in the video to you know, click the link in the description below your video. So I know it kind of sucks, but somehow I don't know if it's a bug, but seems like that that's a stipulation that YouTube has right now. Maybe Nick knows more about that. Have you come across that, Nick? If he's still around. Dip Parker says, currently I'm 18-year-old boy, but I'm sure after 10 or 15 years I'll be there in USA, and Google and Microsoft want to meet you once in my life for sure. Yeah, that'd be great. Yeah, definitely encourage you, 18 years old, and maybe in 10 years, you know, you might be working for Google or Microsoft. And Alex says, I got 100,000 views. Oh my goodness. So yeah, Alex, in that case, I guess the 10,000 views, it must be a bug. So I would say if you've got YouTube partner status on your channel, then I would email YouTube directly. They usually get back to you within 1 business day, and ask them, you know, what's the story about? I've got 100,000 views and I can't link to my associated website. Could you check out my channel? Next, I haven't run into that problem before. I would make sure the channel is currently verified. Look in your channel settings and make sure it still shows success for the connection. So if it does, then you should be able to connect it. Yeah, so I'd check that out, Alex. Otherwise, you know, email YouTube directly. Usually they get back to you within 1 business day. Dan's saying, can you pay to advertise another channel's video to troll them? I wouldn't recommend that. Okay, no problem, Alex. Obviously, advertise most embarrassing video they have. Well, you can use video ads to advertise on other people's videos, so I guess you could do that. But you've got to be careful with YouTube. You know, they see you kind of spamming or doing stuff out of their community guidelines. Then, oh, thanks, Nick. Good to see you. Then, you know, you could have your channel shut down. So you got to be kind of play careful with YouTube. Debank said, thank you for teaching us. Please continue. I'm your biggest fan. And tell my name, Shivinka. Okay, I want to thank everybody for stopping by today on the live stream. Appreciate all your questions, and make sure you stop by the Facebook group if you have more questions, or you can leave your comments under this video. It looks like the comments that I get on the live chat, they kind of disappear after 24 hours. So definitely put some comments in the post some comments under this video, and then we'll probably see you next week. Just finishing up here the questions. Dan says, does restricting ads to Western countries give more positive results? It could be. I mean, I know that I saw once that say if you're some countries like Saudi Arabia, or you might pay more for ads. So if you're doing, if your audience is from there, then maybe get more for your ads that way. Good to hear that your channel's verified, Alex. So hope you can move forward with that. Yeah, so I want to thank everybody, and hope you got your questions answered and could learn from the tips that I shared today about creating your content strategy for long-term YouTube channel growth. And I want to wish you have a great weekend, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care. All the best.